Our third speaker this morning is Dulf Vincent Genis. Please welcome Dulf to address the class.
All right, good morning, class of 2022, friends, family, and Maine West faculty. I'm overwhelmingly grateful to come before you and speak on what a unique year 2021 to 2022 had been for us. Last year, the class of 2021 was effectively declared the pandemic year of 2021 after living through all the heavy circumstances of COVID and historical events across the globe. As they departed from the halls of Maine West High School to start their next chapter, there arose this unfamiliar responsibility for the class of 2022 to bring back what once was. What exactly would define the post-pandemic class of 2022? Ambition comes to mind. Many of us came into our senior year reeling from the way COVID laid to waste our junior year experience. Many of us came into our senior year feeling unfamiliar, yet willing to adjust to the environment of a fully in-person education amidst new underclassmen and developments in construction. Many of us came into our senior year with the zeal and ambition to bring about change and eagerly lead the school out of the pandemic year. And we've done so effectively by getting back to class, reviving clubs, reestablishing athletic rivalries, uplifting the arts, and dabbling in community affairs. We've undergone many changes, including construction, post-pandemic life, yet another schedule change, and ultimately a new normal. So, by the time we ended this year, we were all tired, we were all relieved, but now we are just as daring as before. This is the post-pandemic year, the year that our underclassmen will remember us for bringing back the culture of Maine West while changing what it means to be a warrior at Maine West in spite of changing circumstances. We have fearlessly lived up to the roles and responsibilities that have been left for us to take on. We've left legacies and honorable examples of service, leadership, and development for the next warriors who walk through those halls. We are the post-pandemic class of 2022. I look around this theater and I can't help note but the diversity that Maine West is known for. I was looking through my camera roll the other day and came across this one picture I took at the beginning of the year. I didn't think much of it at first, but it suddenly came to me, something that my 8-year-old self, the one that had one more year left of his life in the Philippines, wouldn't even be able to comprehend. It was an image of me and 4 friends around the table. One of them Egyptian, one of them Mexican, and one of them Indian. It's something that I had to think twice about, realizing that half of my life was spent in a monocultural community with people who all looked and spoke like me. It's because of this that I consider diversity to be the crown jewel of Maine West High School and Des Plaines as a whole. Because of my experience at this school, I get to go back to the Philippines and tell my childhood friends that I had lunch with someone who's from Poland, who's from Pakistan, who's from Greece, who's from Guatemala, who's from Romania, who's from Nigeria, and so forth. I get to tell them that I know of a close friend group that has people who identify as Muslim, Christian, Jewish, Hindu, and more. I get to tell them that I've had enlightening conversations in those hallways with people who consider themselves to be conservative or liberal. These are things that we've become desensitized to, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. But if you take a minute and look around at the people, the friends, the relationships that have come about these past 4 years, it's no wonder that Maine West High School has been known to harbor some of the most understanding and open-minded individuals in the area. As an immigrant, I thank you all for effectively showing me and my fellow immigrants the spirit that America is supposed to embody. It's ultimately this message that I want to leave you with. Go out into the world looking for diversity, whether it be in background, religion, opinion, and more. Stay curious. Go and enthusiastically ask to sit with people with different cultural backgrounds and identities as you. Have those courageous conversations with those who don't share the same political view or sexual orientation. By going to volunteer or serve a community other than your own, you'll inevitably meet new people and may experience new levels of compassion, empathy, and respect. Use your gifts and work towards a common goal together in order to better the surroundings that you may find yourselves in and make a difference. Know this too, that once in a while, when you're not doing that, Enjoy the car rides, the parties, the late night convos, the concerts, and live in the moment to make the best of each situation, work or play. There's no doubt that everyone here will excel in the field of their choosing, and as long as you possess both the will and the skill in your craft, you are more than capable of making a positive impact in your community. Class of 22, it's been an honor, a privilege, an experience to have had this shared chapter with you. Today will be the last time you'll ever see this unique and extraordinary group of students in one room, but it surely won't be the last time you'll see your peers leave a positive impact on the world around you. You are all bound to make transformational changes in the future, and I can't wait to hear all about them when we cross paths again one day. Congratulations, class of 2022.